Go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright, we're back. Okay, so, the glyph emotab. Let me just trigger my thaumaturgic tap real quick. You'll see me do this often. Just because... oh, it did work. So, the glyph the asp now occasionally creates a toxic cloud whenever I punch something, which works for my spells as well. And if I get hit, I think my asp does something else as well, but I'm not sure. I am going to upgrade my fedora at the Ample of Krong, and it's now really, really awesome. Holy shit. It increases my crit chance. Oh no, wait, it increases my magic power, I think? Magic power? My mana, it increases my mana, and increases my enemy dodge reduction, and gives me +1 cattishness, which is like the best skill. Increases my critical rate chance and counterattack chance. Oh wait, is nimbleness? Nimbleness is the best thing. Okay. Well, cattishness is pretty good as well. So that was a good Ample of Krong, which also means if I find a better hat, the hat is now going to be worth a shit ton of XP. So, oh, there we go. So I got hit. I now have Asp Empowerment as well, which means that my thing now counts double. It now does 2 of those. And I released like this cloud of poison, this cloud of death around me, which is good. I don't disapprove. There we go. So, but that's basically what Imhotep does. He empowers all my other things as well. So that's good. Let me see where I need to go. I think I need to go here. Which means I'm probably gonna just walk there. Normally I could try using satanic displacement glyphs, but I don't really want to. I am gonna... So the reason... Oh, shit. Did not mean to sell that one. Oh well. Selling that. So the reason I am keeping the bolts is because there are scenarios where I would like to use bows, especially if it's a good one, like if it has passive buffs. I will equip that because it also doesn't like remove my unarmed combat bonus. I need to like have like this cacher again. We've said that word 3 times now, or whatever. Like this stockpile of good arrows, because else there's no real point in having a bow anyway if your arrows suck. So this is a good item as well, which I would be able to sell back to or ship to a museum, but I can't because it's over there. It's all the way over there, and I can't reach it. So that sucks. There are skills that allow you to reach those things. There are like there's a mace skill, I think. The psionics skill that I don't know if you remember, but psionics has a skill that pushes. I could have used that on the thing that was over there on the item, and then it would have, yeah, more heroic vandalism, and it would have flown to the other side of the pond and allowed me to pick it up. And there are teleportation skills as well with Mathemagics, which I might one time use. Should I do a run with Dilly? Who knows? Yeah, but those allow you to pick up the items that are a bit further away. Okay. Doing okay so far. Haven't really found strong enemies. Haven't found Inconsequentia either. I think I didn't really properly explain what that does last time. Oh god. Oh no. Oof. The guy was kicking my ass. Oh, the robot there's a robot in here. That one's really strong. So I will eat food to regain health. And there's an item in there as well, which might be a treasure. Usually isn't, but there is a chance that it is. So, alrighty. You're gonna see a lot of bumbling around for this fight. There we go. Come at me, robot bro. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. Oh my god. So he's kicking my ass. Oh gosh. Let me just see if I have a thing that works here. So these are always the times where I regret selling all my potions, because a voltaic attack potion would be very useful. I just used a caltrop trap on him. Oh god, get out of here. I'm just gonna walk around for a bit, because that's how I regenerate health. There we go, walk around. Walk around. So... kind of cheating actually, but whatever. I mean, it's not in the rules I can't do this. Who says I can? My mom says I am allowed to do this, so there we go, kick, kick, kick. There we go. 64 XP is pretty good at this point, so that made it worth it. I have to watch out for traps. It's only a wooden sword, which means that the combat was absolutely not worth it. Switch doesn't necessarily put... no, switch does nothing. Okay. Let's see if there are any places I haven't been to yet. I think I've explored all of it. Wait, what's over there? Let's go there. Try. I think that's even longer. Or no. This is why I hate using the satanic displacement. Ooh! I haven't fought him yet. But that's why I hate using the satanic displacement glyphs, because they're not reliable. Gonna punch Siegfried in the face. There we go.
Eat food to regain health.
Okay, thank you, useful, friendly narrator. Okay, so just gonna stand. Yeah, I think I need to go over here. Should probably go over there. I think that's where I'm gonna go. Oh, okay, so there's still a kitchen at the other side. Okay, good. So I missed this the last time we were here. Is that a belt? No, it's a broken chest. There we go. Okay, so these barbecues are pretty cool. You can get different versions of steaks, and if you find a barbecue, you can just put the steak on there and it becomes a grilled steak, which is the most useful form of steak, both in real life and in the game, because those like heal the largest amount of HP, and in real life it's delicious. So there we go. Check the mini fridge. Find nothing in the mini fridge. Okay. I can't put drinks in the mini fridge to make them more effective, unfortunately. That would be pretty fun. This is why I hate bats. I just punched the guy 3 times and he dodged all 3, only died to my counterattack. So, yeah. So, the Lost Wizard Keys. Now to properly explain what it is. You can enter a pocket dimension if you use the Lost Wizard Keys. And apparently you can... oh my gosh, I didn't even know this. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's a new thing. That's a new thing that exists. Oh god. Oh, I'm so excited. I will explain once I find something to use it with. This thing is mostly useful to store items, I think, because you can't go in here and heal. Walking around, as you can see, my things don't tick. Walking around doesn't do anything, because else you could cheat by just warping to here whenever you're dying in combat. Oh my god, oh, this is really cool. Okay, so I hardly ever used the pocket dimension, so I'm really excited about this thing I just found. You can find magical graffiti on places, and they have like this really long wordy code comprised of like numbers and letters and whatever, and apparently you can enter that code into the device in your pocket dimension, and you can warp somewhere. I don't know where. I'm currently walking around because I want to try to find one of the codes. They are in random places, so there's no guarantee you'll find one on a specific floor. But yeah, so that's really cool. I'm way too excited for this. I don't know what it does. It is Dungeons of Dredmor, so there is a chance I will just get royally fucked whenever I try to use it. None over here. But yeah, none over there. I don't think there is any on this floor. I haven't seen any. Or I don't remember seeing any anyway. That's a good sentence. Very good use of my English degree. There is not going to be any here, but I might want to sell my pointless nonsense. Rusty caltrops. Oh, the saltpeter and the salt. I am going to keep the rest. So, there is weird wall fungus, which doesn't do anything. It might do something if I have, there's a special skill that focuses on, like potions and such, and as such also focuses on mushrooms, because you need those for potions. So maybe that skill does something with the weird wall fungus. Okay, now I know I haven't been everywhere, but I don't think there is going to be a mystical passcode thing on this floor. Which makes me kind of sad, because that means the last 4 minutes were entirely pointless. Because kicking blobbies in the face, like that's like 8 or 10 XP. That's not worth the time. I can get twice that by just disarming a trap on the next floor. So yeah, I'll go down the floor. Maybe we'll find one there. There we go. Punch the Samedi in the face. Obviously a reference to Baron Samedi. The Voodoo Priest, I think. Also a character in James Bond, but probably not created for James Bond. Level up. Oh, cool. Okay, so I'm gonna learn Call the Sandstorm now, which is the skill that makes fucking Monster Zoos a breeze. And oh my gosh, I'll show you later on. I hope I can level up before we get to Monster Zoo, so I have an additional glyph, so it becomes even more insane. But it is really cool. It is pretty expensive though, mana-wise, so I'm not going to show you now. Punch, kick. The death are giving me a bit more problem than I'm used to, because I usually have weapons in this build, and apparently they have a good resistance to physical damage, which means that my unarmed my unarmed attacks aren't gonna do too much damage to him, which sucks, but there's nothing you can do about it. Man, I'm really excited about that thing I found, like in the pocket dimension. I never use pocket dimensions because it seems kind of pointless to me, but they made it have a point now, which is really cool. Oh, I also have the cutoffs. Okay, so the cutoffs gives me a bigger dodge chance, which is good, and a leather belt gives me a bigger block chance, which is also good. I want to have high numbers in both of those, because that means I take less damage, or yeah, basically. Get out of here. Okay, that's dead. So the blood mana is really useful here. the upkeep cost on these isn't that big yet, but it will get a lot higher later on. So that means that I am gonna need all the MP I'm gonna get, or I can get. So the blood mana is gonna be useful here. Okay, I'm gonna show you what Call of the Storm does. That's what it does. It is insane in monster zoos, like absolutely ridiculous. I have poison on this thing, poison on the things as well. If I have another glyph called the Eye of Ra, I'm gonna have fire on those as well. It is the nuts. Let me get some food in me, get some digger legs. Nom. Did not need to eat both of those. Oh well. Okay, the Baron is strong. I'm gonna call Sandstorm on him. So, Call of the Sandstorm also gives me a buff. It gives me Test of Time, which gives me +4 crash damage, basically, +5 Sagacity, which increases my MP, and some other things. And it improves armor absorption. Okay, so that means my armor absorbs 2 more damage, which is good. And I only get that if I have Imhotep active when I use Summon the Storm. So I am in a bit of trouble. Baron is very strong, and I'm not doing too much damage on him at the time for some reason. I'm gonna call a bit more storms on him. Yeah, so and he fucking teleports. I hate that. It's such a dick move. I'm here trying to engage you in honorable combat, and here you are teleporting. Oh well, now you're stuck. And now you die. The fact that I'm missing out on his hat is unfortunate. But, yeah. There's not gonna be too much you're gonna do about that. Okay, so I have a new glyph. It is the Glyph of Anubis, which gives me +1, like fucking, what's it called? Dark damage, whatever. And, suffocation damage, I think? Putrefying damage, okay, because he's the god of death. When you die, Anubis will weigh your heart against a feather. For best results, try to avoid foods with high cholesterol, because then you get a fatty heart, and Anubis won't like you. So, eat healthy, guys, while I stuff my face with cheeses. Okay, so here we see that things are starting to get expensive, so I'm gonna have to use the Thaumaturgic Tap a lot more now, because else, if I don't have any mana, obviously my skills are gonna run out, and I'm not gonna get the buffs I want. So I need to stay up on my mana. I'm gonna show the difference in Call of the Storm now. It is slightly bigger, although not that much. No, it is like way bigger. Okay, good. For a minute I was afraid I was doing this for nothing. Oh god, I hate Lutefisk. That does so little. Oh, that heals so little then. Okay, so I shouldn't eat these, so I'm gonna put them in my regular inventory, because if I find Lutefisk statues, I can offer the Lutefisk to the statue, and for every 10 I offer, I get like a 5% chance of getting an item, like a treasure, which either I equip because it's good or I ship off so I get a lot of XP. So it's something I want to do. But in order to do that, I need to get a lot of Lutefisk, because else it doesn't work. Unfortunately, there's rooms like these that just have Lutefisk stacked like in 9s, and I can find something called the Horatic Lutefisk Cube, which allows me to transmute items into Lutefisk. Which at first... There's another monster in here. This seems just like an elite class Baron. Or like an elite an elite class No, it's basically second Baron. That fucking sucks. Because he can do all kinds of dickish shit. Let me eat my food. Oh, of course. Is there a sign in my eyes? Oh no, he gave me an easy target curse. I don't like you, Baron. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna use a wand. This wand throws a rock on him. So wands are basically spells that anyone can use in a stick, and they have a number of charges. This one has 9 charges left, and after I use all the charges, the wand discards. So basically, they are like just spells that any class can use. Yeah, I just found a second Baron. That is so weird. Never had that happen to me before. It even drops the hat at a drop of the hat. So I'm actually looking forward to monster zoos now. This is a monster zoo? Because I can get an insane number of kills. Here we go. Yeah, it is ridiculous. I get so much XP in these things now. I am gonna go for Call of the Nile. Because it's just really good. Get out of here. Close. Let's go. It's also technically, it's not a glyph in that it remains active, but it does count towards your glyph count, if that makes sense. Which means that for skills that need to check for the number of glyphs you have, it does count. Sorry, let me just kick these guys in the nuts, and then I'll show you what it does. It turns me, it gives me 2 extra, I'm just gonna check. Necromantic damage resistance, increases my health by 12, and increases my health regen by 2. But it also turns me into a mummy, which has its ups and downs. It gives me a necromantic damage buff, but makes me weaker to fire and holy damage, which I'm not gonna find here. There's gonna be a floor where I can't really use this because there's gonna be fish paladins. And they kick my ass if I use that here, or if I use it there. And there's gonna be, and I'm gonna resistant against poison and suffocating damage. So, and for health, an extra health regen. But I'm gonna talk more about that the next time. Next video. So, see you then.